So what I've been thinking about is a kind of a motto that I've had for myself recently, which is inspiration over motivation. Inspiration over motivation. And what I mean by that is the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm working on, and I've got a couple big projects in the pipeline right now. One is a music related project, one is a yoga related project. I want to be inspired when I'm working on them, and I want my team, because I've got a team of people. I've got a band working on the music project, and I've got my partner and an assistant working on the yoga project. And I want myself and I want my team to be in a state of inspiration when they're working on it, as opposed to a state of motivation. Normally, when we say we need motivation, it's because we don't want to do something. Isn't that true? It's always like, I've got to motivate myself. I've got to motivate myself. Got to motivate myself now. I got to find the motivation. Got to find the motivation. Why do you have to find the motivation? Because you're telling yourself a story about how you don't want to do the thing that needs to be done or that should be done or that maybe you do want to do, but you actually are thinking thoughts about it about why you don't want to do it. Whereas inspiration always leads us in a really joyous and positive way towards the things that we want to do and the things that we want to accomplish. And what I would suggest is that on any subject, a subject that you feel like you need motivation on, if you would just stop for a moment and ask yourself, why is it that I want to do this thing? Why is it that I need to do this thing? And you may say, but it's about work and it's this horrible project that my boss has assigned to me and I've got to find the motivation to do it. But if you just go a step further and say, well, by doing my work, I'm providing myself or my family with an income, I'm keeping a roof over my head, I'm able to really feed myself nice food, whatever it is, you can kind of shift your awareness about it away from what you don't want to what it is that you do want in relation to any project, really. Last night, I received an email, or I'm sorry, a text from the guy who's the lead guitarist in this music project that I'm working on. And it was a lovely text, but it was, a bit full of apology. I just moved to a new house and I'm sorry and I haven't gotten started on this track and blah, 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 blah. And I said to him, it's okay. It's all good. Like, I would rather that you get yourself into a good headspace, finish moving into your house. And when you feel really inspired, that's when I want you to work on it. And this is where timing comes in. I'm not worried about the timing. I'm not worried about the timing right now. When we're worried about timing, it's because we have a belief that we're carrying that things can go wrong. And I'm right now in a state of mind, and it's where I encourage you to try and find on any project that you may be working on, a state of mind where you know that it's flowing in the right direction. And I would rather it take a little bit longer and come from a place of inspiration than just force it out so that it's done and have it be wrong. So trusting in that timing, it's like you miss your flight at the airport. Guess what? There's another flight leaving in an hour. There's a flight leaving after that. There's a flight leaving after that. So we don't need to live in a scarcity consciousness, a lack consciousness of I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out. I have to motivate myself. I'm going to miss out. That really is not a pleasurable way to work. So you can't miss it. You can't get it wrong. There's another chance. Find your inspiration. Find your joy. Move forward. Hit a home run. Hands together at your heart. That's actually how I finished my text to him last night. I said, just find your inspiration and then hit a home run. No pressure. Rub your hands together. Ah, let's be inspired. Let's be inspired to practice. Let's know that it's bringing so much beauty and joy and openness and energy flow and freedom and everything good to our life. Hand to your heart. Inhale deeply.